I've been wanting to make this video for such a long time, but it was giving me so much anxiety because I didn't know if I could do it. So in this video, I'm going to attempt to knit a sweater as a beginner. If you've never watched my channel before, I knitted two things actually. I made a strap one for my crochet bottle holder, and the first thing that I actually knitted was this top. So yeah, I'm really anxious. I have no idea if I can even pull this off, but the pattern that I got, because I'm not gonna do this freehand, I'm not actually insane. The pattern that I bought, it should be beginner's proof. It's a pattern by 𝐤𝐲𝐻 on Instagram. This is not a tutorial, so I'm not going to learn you how to make this sweater. If you want to make this sweater, I have linked the pattern down below and you can purchase it for yourself and you can make it with me. I am just taking you guys with me through the experience, so this is not a tutorial. Anyways, so yeah, months ago I bought this yarn, and when it arrived I didn't really like it. Up until now, I don't think the color is that beautiful, but I couldn't return it. I don't know, Wool in the Gang, you kind of suck. Yeah, I ordered this emerald green shade of wool. I'm just going to use what I have. Let's do it. I'm excited. So we're starting off by using 12mm circular needles because we are going to knit in the round. This is a top-down sweater, so we are starting with the neck. For the neck, I needed to learn how to cast on again, so I just looked for a YouTube tutorial on how to do a long tail cast on. I'm honestly very happy that I chose for a long tail cast on because this is going to be the neck opening. I wanted it to be very stretchy so that the sweater would fit over my head. And yeah, I'm really glad that I chose for a long tail cast on because it provided that stretchiness. So I did that until I casted on the right amount of stitches, and then it was time to join in the round. So of course I googled how to do that as well because it was a long time ago, and essentially you just put a stitch marker where you are going to join. You just make sure that the working yarn is on your right, and then you just start knitting normally. Good morning. It is a whopping 9 a.m. Yesterday I finished the collar. That was so quick and easy, but I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this I was a little worried because this looks so tiny, but it stretches out a lot. So no need to worry here. I'm going to make myself a cold brew, and then we are moving on to probably the body, or like the top half. With the neckline finished, we are now moving on to the body, and for that the pattern set to switch to 15mm knitting needles. I've been knitting for a few hours now. I feel like I'm far, but am I really? This pattern is like really easy, like I get it now. And while I'm knitting, I'm rewatching Garrett and Andrew's podcast, The Sweet Boys. So can it get any better? I don't know. Oh, and I've also downloaded so many books on my iPad. I used to like read books kind of like illegally by downloading them for free, and then the website got down, like it doesn't work anymore. So I was so sad and upset, and I was like, why didn't I just download all the books that I wanted to read? And so I found like a replacement website for that, and I went nuts. I downloaded every fucking book that I would ever possibly want to read. It's like I've downloaded every single Harry Potter book. Yeah. Also, do not mind my hair. That is illegal.
What social media site was it?
I had to go to LinkedIn. I did. I had to go to LinkedIn.
You ever get the?
You asked me.
That fake advice from people.
Be yourself. I know.
Shut up.
Take a hike. They're trying to be so nice. Just be yourself. People will like you for who you are. Shut up. The TikTok music behind.
I just knew what it did for us.
Yes, you're right.
Both of us are gonna have to.
I am sorry about my appearance throughout this entire video. I couldn't care less. Today's like what? Day 2, day 3, today is Sunday. So yesterday I knitted until like 10 p.m. So currently I have this much left for my first ball of yarn, and this is how much I made with it. So it's around like past shoulder length, I would say. I know it looks tiny, you guys, but it's like bunched up in the back because my knitting cord isn't long enough for me to show it properly. Anyways, it is looking really good. Like, you can really see how it's taking shape. So yeah, obviously right now we're just knitting one big piece, but eventually we're gonna detach the sleeves from the body, and yeah, we'll work on them separately. So I'm going to finish this kind of top half part today. Days, like weeks since starting this project, but we're close. We're very close. As you can tell, the body is almost done. It's almost finished. It's taking me a long time because unfortunately I can't just knit all day or all week. Unfortunately, I have deadlines and things that I have to do. I know, it's very unfortunate. I would love to knit the entire day, the entire week. I knitted the entire body in just like stockinette, and then the bottom is a little rim, a little border, which is just knit one, purl one. So there you go. So I'm going to bind off this edge, and then we can finally start on adding the sleeves because we're not there yet. So that's today's plan. I want to at least start with one sleeve. Like, that's my goal for today. So here is where I made a very big mistake. I binded off my work using a technique that requires a needle. You pull your yarn through the little hole of the needle, and then you start binding off the work by sewing it. This makes your yarn very fragile because it has to go through so many loops so many times. So eventually my yarn broke. It broke and I had to fix it. So eventually I had to use 2 different binding off techniques. It's done. I went through a lot trying to bind off the sweater. It is looking very good. There is a little mistake somewhere, I think right about there. I made a little mistake there when I tried to attach a new ball of yarn. So be it. Mistakes can be made. I don't know if you can tell, but I have different borders or rims or whatever you want to call it on each side. I'm gonna show my boyfriend. Be right back. And then it was time to make some sleeves. So I am very carefully picking up stitches from my stitch holder. After that, I'm also picking up a few stitches around the armpit, and eventually I just continue knitting in the round. guys ready for the final review? I finished it. I cannot believe that I finally finished it. I wish I had like timed this entire process because I really want to know how many hours it took me to finish this, but it is finished and I'm not gonna lie, this looks insanely good. Okay, I still wish the color was like a little different, but it's fine. Okay, you know, she's giving Grinch, she's giving Shrek, but it doesn't matter. Thank you guys so much for being here, for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.